What's up, guys? Kyle and Kodiak Forge Morphs today, hitting you up from the Pima County Fairgrounds. We are here for the Tucson Reptile and Amphibian Expo out at the Old Pueblo Showcase Center. We're going to go around, look around, see what we can find. We know Pete's here today, so we're going to see if we can hit him up for a little bit. See you inside. What's up, guys? So we're inside. Finally made it over to Pete at Handle These Balls. He, of course, brought such a lovely selection. These are some of, what, you hatched these guys September? So these are oh so pretty. And then he's got some of the bigger ones, and then he's got this beautiful chocolate butter hypo female that he's not selling. He brought solely to make everyone jealous of. Look at this beauty. Clown yellow belly banana. So beautiful. The oranges are just amazing. And then this whole clutch was just so pretty. So that all came from that clutch. And then he brought a belt, and I'm surprised she is still here because she is just so beautiful. And that is Pete over at Handle These Balls. We have them linked down in the description, so hit them up anytime you guys want to. And we're going to move on. So this show, if you guys haven't been before, is massive. It's down in Tucson at the Pima County Fairgrounds, and the size of the hall that they're in is ridiculous. They say it's like a football field in length, and they have tons of different stuff. Like this one has a petting zoo, and it's got the Herpetological Society come out, and they do a whole bunch of educational stuff. Like I said, they've got the petting zoo. They've got tons of different stuff. Flip you around here. They've got tons of different, just for looks and sees, so you can see what they actually, what, you know, some of these look like, because when are you ever going to see a dwarf caiman? So pretty. I think this is one of the only shows that has crocodilians in Arizona. Herpetological Society brings out a whole bunch of different venomous snakes, stuff that you wouldn't normally get to see anywhere else. Spitting cobra, super pretty. Sri Lankan pit viper, very, very pretty. And they've got tons of different ones. I think at one point we get into the natives of Arizona. Look at this beast. That, my friends, is a black mamba. Full grown beauty. You see them in videos and never actually get a full sense of how big they actually get, but that is a very large snake. Eyelash viper. And you just come down the way and see what they have. I think, ooh, Death Adder. Very pretty. I think these are all exotic venomous. Lots of cobras, vipers. Ooh. Rhinoceros viper, one of my favorites. Green mamba. Death Adder hiding back there. Equatorial spitting cobra. Trying to find a way out. Another spitting cobra. I think this is a zebra spitting cobra. Red spitting cobra. Very pretty. Inland taipan, one of the most venomous snakes in the world. Ooh. Look at this guy. This is a king cobra. Big, big snake. Again, like that black mamba, these are one of those snakes that you can't really get a feel for how big they are in the video.
13 and a half feet.
13 and a half feet, guys. 13. Oh, and not, how big do they get?
They actually have a present day record of a 17 and a half foot, verified 17 and a half feet.
Oh, 17 and a half feet. Could you imagine coming across something like that just on a walk? That would be just oh so scary. I see why they get their formidable fame.
Yep.
I say this is one of the fun parts about coming out to this Tucson show is the Herpetological Society comes out and they put on such a great display and give out so much good information for you guys. These, oh, here we go. These are the ones that we start getting into the native species. This is an Arizona black rattlesnake. Oh, so pretty. Southwestern speckled. We don't get eastern copperheads here, but if you're from back east, you definitely know what this is. Very, very easy to tell. Oh, broad-bounded copperhead. You can just barely see them peeking over. Mexican cantil. Very pretty. Mottled rattlesnake. Look at that. This place is society to come out and do this massive show. So they start here, come all the way down and around the back. There's people every now and then all the way over to about the other side. And then on the other side, they also have, we're going to make our way over there, but they've also got a, what's the word for it? Lizards and other types of reptiles. I believe there's also an alligator snapping turtle here. We'll probably try to go get a video of that. Oh, come look at this. Oh, pretty.
Yeah. We have a few other from this like storage units on the other side of our trees. We got a rhino in one and two. He actually is in one of those habitats, but we took him out and see what that's like. We got him in the tiger all over.
So pretty. Thank you. I say, look how, again, guys, the size difference is just, you can't really tell. So big. And again, this is the Herpetological Society does their petting zoo, so you can find out all about their different snakes. They've got Burmese python, blue-tongued skink, rosy boa, frilled dragons, just so many different things. It's super cool the way they come out and they educate people. And they do this all over the valley. It's really cool to see them out at this show just because you don't get to see them very often at shows. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
So they've got their tortoises and all that. And the petting zoo is really and we are going to come over. Ah, they do have it. They've got an alligator snapping turtle, which if you're back east, you'll see way more often. But out in Arizona, the chance of use is few and far between. But look at the size of this guy. He's big. Very, very large. So imagine something prehistoric looking like that coming up out of a swimming hole. That would be terrifying. So this is the trailer I was talking about. They bring it around to all their shows, or all the shows they go to. And it's just one of those educational things that they can come out and they can show people what some of these snakes that they're never actually going to get to see in real life look like. So they've got a Bolin's python right here. Massive.
It is not. So this is a
so
female.
Big.
So we got a girl, and now we're going to paint
Such a pretty one too.
pink.
Snouted cobra, and like I said, they have more than just Moroccan cobra. They have more than just the snakes. Oh, here's another. Ooh, very pretty. This is an albino eastern diamondback. Something you don't get to see very often. Basically never in the wild. South American rattlesnake. Very large. My lantern. Cannon break rattlesnake. Central American rattlesnake. Tortuga Island rattlesnake. It just goes to show you guys that when you think you know species, there's so many more that you don't even know about. This, guys, is gotta be one of my absolute favorite snakes on earth. Gaboon vipers are oh so pretty. They remind me of Hades because he's a big old blob that sits there until his food runs by. These guys are the apex ambush predator. See how it just sits there and flattens itself out, looking like the sticks that it surrounds, until something goes running by and then pop. And they inject, if I remember correctly, they have the biggest fangs in all of venomous snakes at, I believe it's 2 inches. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sure someone will. Fer de lance. The head on this guy is massive. Albino monocled cobra. Very pretty. Look at that face. If you guys are from the Southwest, you've probably seen one of these once or twice. This is a Gila monster. They're native to this region. Not so much where I'm at, but you go down south and they're pretty easy to find. Close relative to the Gila monster. Oh, he wanted to say hello. Close relative to the Gila monster is the Mexican beaded lizard. Very fun. These guys get huge as well. There's a legless lizard. Those things always creep me out. No hate on them, just they're weird. Monkey-tailed skink. Then we get into tegus. The red tegu is probably one of my favorites just because of their size. Calico chuckwalla, not in there. Rhinoceros iguana. This is another big boy. Western spiny-tailed iguana. Very fun. This is your common green iguana, found all over Florida and Central America and Northern South America. These guys get big. Got an Ackie monitor. Also another one of those reptiles I would love to have, but never going to. Another monitor. Black dragon. By far my favorite lizard. Such a beautiful, beautiful lizard. These guys get fairly decently sized, but they're just so pretty. And we have a Savannah monitor up here. And again, guys, if you've never been out to the Tucson, it's definitely worth coming out with the family. I brought my kids the first time I came out, and they had so much fun. There's face painting, there's balloon animals. They have everything and anything. They've got, like I said, the petting zoo. They've got people buying, selling everything, trading. Don't bring your pets. That's a no-go. But so many things you guys can come out and see. Like I said, we went and saw Pete over at Handle These Balls. Love that guy. He's awesome. You guys should definitely give him a shout out and like his channel. We're going to go down and just see what some of the vendors are selling and see what some people have brought out. For me, it's still early in the season, so I don't really have much in the way of product at the moment. Too bad I don't have a spot in next month's show, because that would be killer. Alright guys, so we finally made it out. This was the Tucson Reptile and Amphibian Show out at the Pima County Fairgrounds. So much fun. We got to talk with Pete for a while today. Got to see a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Got to see something I've never seen before, which was a white demon, which is a blue-eye leucistic albino. Very pretty. Not gonna lie, very tempted to buy it, but I stayed strong and we persevered without getting yet another snake because I don't want to get beaten up. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming out. Like and subscribe for more content and follow us. See you guys next time. Bye.